Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Mindy Huff. Thank you for joining me today. But today is a special day because guess what we're going to talk about? Skincare. Yes. Did you know September is Skincare Awareness Month? Did you know that? It is. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about skincare. And one of the things that I love teaching my clients about is how to put their best face forward. And that always starts with good skin, right? So, finding the right skincare routine is very important. But before you can find the right skincare routine, you got to know your skin type. So, what we're going to do is really kind of dive in. We're going to go over different skin types. Um, Maybe you are familiar, you know your skin type, maybe not. But at the end of this video, you're going to learn all about skin types. And I'm going to even share my skin type and even the products that I use. Because no matter what products you use, it's important for you to use the right products according to your skincare. Okay. Your skincare is very important. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go over the different skin types. And then what I want you to do is put in in the comments, what is your skin type? Okay? So that's what we're going to start. So the first skin type that I want to bring up is normal skin. Normal skin is a person, if you have normal skin, that means you're pretty well balanced. It means that your skin is not too oily, not too dry. You're pretty balanced. You're free of any kind of like concerns like large pores or oiliness or acne. So a person with normal skin type pretty generally is well balanced. Okay. So the next skin type I want to talk about is dry skin. Now, on the other hand, where normal skin is neither oily nor dry skin, the most important thing you need is moisture, right? When you have dry skin, that means you pretty much lack moisture in your skin can feel a little tight, feel itchy, uncomfortable. Those with a dry skin type generally experience a rough texture. Those lines and wrinkles, those fine lines and wrinkles are very visible, and you tend to deal with dullness in the skin. So if I can kind of give you an analogy when it comes to dry skin, think of the difference between a grape and a raisin, right? A grape, if you have some grapes, it has a lot of moisture, right? A lot of juice in there, right? Whereas a raisin, all the moisture has been pulled out of there and is dried up. You could easily see the wrinkles. They can be a little rough, right? So that is the difference. It's moisture. And what a person with dry skin need most is moisture. So the next skin type I want to talk about is oily skin. So for my sisters out there who have an oil slick, right? We know that means your skin is overproducing sebum. Sebum is our skin's natural oil machine, right? We all have some form of sebum in our bodies, right? Well, when you are a person with oily skin, that means you're producing too much oil. It can leave your skin very open to acne. That's how you tend to get clogged pores, right? It can also have, people with oily skin tend to have large pores. Um, You can deal with blackheads, and of course, the extra oil, the unwanted shine. So when you're oily, you're for my oily sisters, you're opposite from your sisters who are dry, right? My dry sisters, they need moisture. My oily sisters, we're like, we don't want anymore, right? So that is if you're a person with oily skin, you're like, I don't need no extra oil. I don't need any extra oil, right? Okay. So the next skin type I want to talk about is combination to oily skin. If you are a person with combination to oily skin, that means pretty much you're on both sides. You have some areas on your skin that is really dry, then you have some areas on your skin that's really oily. And what tends to happen when you have combination to oily combination skin, you tend to be dry like in the cheek area. Either you can be normal, that area can be either normal or dry, right? But it's the T zone, right? In the T zone where our forehead, nose, chin tends to be oily, right? People with that, you can kind of get an indicator if you are in that combination to oily place. Is if you wash your face, you feel great, but before noon, you are shining. Your forehead is shining, your nose is shining, all of that, right? So people with combination to oily skin tend to be in both realms, okay? Either they're in that dry to normal area, especially around the cheek area, or they're oily in the T zone. Okay. So, of all the skin types, normal, dry, oily combination, I am in that combination stage. Yes, combination skin. And one thing about it, no matter what is your skin type, you want to make sure that you're using products formulated for your skin type. If you are a person that tend to be oily, you do not want to use products for dry skin because that's just going to make you produce more oil and make you more open to more blackheads, acne. On the other hand, if you are a person with dry skin and you're using products for oil control, that's just going to make it worse for you. So that's why it's important for you to make sure that you understand what's your skin type and use the correct products according to your skin type. Now, I will tell you one thing. As we age, it's totally normal that our skin change. It's many things that can open you up to a change in your skin. It could be, of course, age. As we age, we tend to lose, that added moisture and things like that. It can be the environment. It can also be health challenges. It can be medication that you're on that can change your skin type. So just because you were pretty normal in your teens doesn't mean that you're not going to be combination or oily in your 50s. So it depends on your skin type. And that's what I love working with my clients to go over based on their needs, what products will work best for them. So one thing I want to kind of share a quick fact for you. Okay, y'all ready for this? It is a lot of people don't understand as far as the aging process. Only 20%, that's it, only 20% of the most visible skin aging comes from the natural aging process. So what happens, the other 80%, comes from a number of reasons. It can be your environment, it can be your health, it can be so many other things that can contribute to that acceleration in the aging process. So, as a woman in her 50s, over 50, okay, I have learned that how I take care of my skin always determines how healthy my skin is going to be. Okay. So, one of the products that I use, this is my essential, you guys. My essential part of my skincare routine is this, the Time Wise Miracle Set. This system provides me with three critical dimensions of skin support. And that is what I call the ABCs: antioxidants, brightening, okay, and collagen. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to go over all those ABCs, okay? No matter what your skincare routine is, you want to look at these three to make sure these are in that particular routine. So, first up, antioxidants. Antioxidants, think of it as your fighters. They are the ones that fight the free radicals on our skin, which is known to accelerate the look of skin aging. Free radicals are caused by environmental factors, such as UVA lights, right? If you think of UVA, everywhere, every part of our life, we're faced with it. If you're looking at me now on your computer or on your cell phone, guess what? Little blue lights, those UVA lights are coming through. Your big screen TV, your tablet, at work, at home, we're all faced with those lights. It's a part of our lives now, right? So those are big things. Air pollution, depending on what part of the country or where you live. We have a lot of people on the roads, cars, trucks, all those pollutants that's in the air affects our skin. Extreme temperatures is another thing that think of this. In the summer, we go from hot to cold, right? It's hot outside. It can be 90 degrees, 98 degrees outside. And then you go inside to a cool home or work or whatever. You go into the AC. Vice versa in the winter. We go from the extreme cold, it's like cold outside, inside to heat. So those are factors that affect our skin. And don't be surprised if during the season our skin changes. Okay, it's totally normal if your skin change from season to season. Now, another thing that I want to talk about is brightening. Brightening or skin radiance, if you want to call it that. It diminishes as our with our skin, especially if it's unhealthy. If you're not taking good care of your skin, it can those things that can compromise your skin is the sun. Sun damage can definitely compromise your skin. And if you are a person like me who deal with hormonal acne or even acne or any form of it, you can see age spots if you're a person who deals with age spots or dark spots on our face, what we call acne scars. If you are out in the sun and not using proper sunscreen, what happens with our skin, those dark spots begin to go darker, deeper. Okay, so that's why it's important for you to make sure you're using products that has a sunscreen in it to protect your skin. And yes, we are to use sunscreen, whether it's a sunny day or a cloudy day or anything in between. You want to make sure you're using a good product with SPF in it. All right, the next thing that I want to talk about is collagen. Now, collagen starts to deplete in our skin in our 20s. So we produce collagen is something that we naturally produce in our body. And what happens, that production of collagen in our skin begin to diminish year after year, starting in our 20s. Yes, it starts to go down. Okay. So I'll give you this. Follow along with me. What I want you to do is feel your cheeks. If you feel your cheeks, let's take this off the screen here. But if you feel your cheeks, kind of plump, right? Yeah, it's kind of plump. But if you take your ring finger and just feel around your eye area, it's not as plump as your cheek, is it? No, because our cheeks have more collagen than around our eye area. That's why the eye area is the first area we begin to see aging in. Is around the eyes. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share with you the system that I use, and it is the Time-Wise Miracle Set. Now, what I love about this set is truly essential to my skincare routine. In 3 steps, I can get what I need. Morning and night. It's always 3 steps. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, whether it's in morning or night. It does come in 2 formulas. Now, remember I told you I have combination to oily skin, right? So I'm using the formula for combination to oily skin. We do have another formula for my dry to normal sisters out there. We have a dry to normal formula as well. But no matter which formula, the steps are the same. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is talk about the cleanser. Now, I've already cleansed my face. You want to cleanse your face twice a day. I usually keep this in my shower. So what I love about this particular cleanser is a 4-in-1 cleanser. So that means it cleanses, removes surface dirt and oil. It exfoliates, it brightens, and it tones all in one step. So you're getting all of that in one product. It's a 4-in-1 product. So always wash your face. Every time, no matter what, whether you wear makeup or not, wash your face morning and night. Yes, morning and night. Okay. So you wash your face twice a day. That's what I love about this because it's a 4-in-1. So I already washed my face. But for the sake of demonstrations, what I'm going to do is the next steps. But I'm going to use the day portion of this, okay? Because I'm getting ready to put on my makeup after this. But what you would do is next go to your moisturizer. And the Time-Wise moisturizer is a antioxidant moisturizer, and we've already kind of went into that, but you only need a little dab. That's it. And then you're going to blend that in. You're going to go all down and around, just get nice in there, blend it well. Okay, so next, now that I have my moisturizer on, and because I'm using a combination to oily formula, this particular moisturizer is going to help to control oil. Okay. Whereas the not normal to dry formula is going to help to give you more oil. Okay. All right, got it. Next, I'm going to go ahead and put my day cream in. So what I love about the Day Defender is because it has the SPF of 30. It's a broad spectrum sunscreen. So it's going to protect my skin against UVA and UVB rays, both. Okay. So a little pump is all you need, a little pump. Then you're going to go ahead and apply that, put that on. Then we're going to blend it. Keep it nice and smooth. Now, this is what I love about this system, is because even though I am combination to oily, it's not greasy, right? It's not generating extra oil, but it's giving my body, my skin, exactly what it needs. So if this was at night, I would go ahead and, of course, clean my face, wash my face. Then I will use my nighttime recovery system, a product, and then my moisturizer. But that's what we do. Okay. So my skin is ready for the next phase, and that is putting on my makeup. But what I want to do is I'm going to leave my information here. If you need to contact me in any way, you can go to my website. You can reach me on my website. You can be able to check out all the products that I talked about. You can check out the Miracle Set that I talked about. You can see all the product reviews on that, all of that. And what's so great about this particular system, it does have so many great reviews, but it also has the Good Housekeeping seal, which is awesome. But that is it for now. I hope you guys learned some things. Definitely put in the comment. Let me know what your skin type is. But again, welcome to my page. Thank you for spending some time with me, and I hope you learned some things. All right. Until next time, have a blessed day. Take care. Bye-bye.